Hey, my name is Bridget and welcome to my YouTube channel. I have seen all over the internet, YouTube, everywhere, these butternut squash brownies. You can make them with butternut squash, acorn squash, even zucchini. But today I'm making them with butternut squash and I'm going to show you how I've done it. I've combined like 2 or 3 recipes that I've seen and we'll see how it goes. I'm going to show you the ingredients and then I'll show you the outcome. All right, in this bowl, I have a whole butternut squash that I just split down the middle and baked on 375 for about 55 minutes. It was a big guy. I just de-seeded it and then put it on a sheet pan, flat side down, and baked it till it was soft and I could pierce the flesh with a knife. Scooped out the flesh, squeezed all the water out of it. When I say all the water, I mean all the water. I let it cool and then I probably got, no lie, 3/4 a cup to maybe a cup of water out of this squash. And what that's going to do is make your brownies dense. So you don't want excess water in your brownies. So that is a step that I didn't see in a lot of the videos. So we'll see how that works. All right, so I have my butternut squash in there. I've doubled the recipe. So I have 2 cups of squash, a cup of melted peanut butter, 4 eggs, a whole teaspoon of vanilla, and a 1/4 teaspoon of almond extract. I think the combination of vanilla and almond extract is delicious and it brings out the vanilla more. So I've combined those and I used a 1/2 cup of maple syrup and that's all I have in this. I'm going to stir this and then I'm going to add my dry ingredients, which is, I believe, I need to look at the recipe again, but I believe it's for the double the recipe, it's going to be 2/3 a cup of Dutch cocoa, unsweetened cocoa, and a teaspoon of baking soda. Remember, I'm doubling this recipe, so it's a teaspoon of baking soda. Baking soda and baking powder are 2 different things. Baking soda, you need a acidic agent to leaven it, to make it work. I'm sorry, not to leaven it, to make it work, to make it react. So my acidic ingredient for this is cocoa. It could be honey, it could be brown sugar, it could be buttermilk, something like that. And to know that it's working, when I mix it, you'll see those bubbles. And then I'll add some salt. And that's it. These brownies are flourless. So we'll see how this goes. I'm going to mix it, add the ingredients, fold in some chocolate chips at the end, and I'm going to divide it between a 9x9 and some cupcakes. I'll show you the result. Okay, I've tasted these. I've mixed all the ingredients except the chocolate chips. Right off the bat, it's a beautiful batter, but right off the bat, I can tell you it's not, for me, it's not sweet enough, like a normal brownie batter would be. So remember, I used the maple syrup. So I'm going to add some of this Splenda monk fruit sweetener, probably about, a couple of squeezes. So I'm going to turn this, the batter, 1, 2, 3, and we'll see how that goes. I'm going to help you up here. Let's see if that sweetens it enough. And just like with any batter, even though there's no flour in this, you just don't want to overmix any batter. Never. All right, with another spoon, I'll see if that sweetened it some. We're getting there. A little bit more. That probably did it. And I think I'm going to add a little bit more vanilla too. Probably another teaspoon to make it a whole tablespoon. Why not, right? It doesn't taste like peanut butter that much. Just a hint. It's not overly peanut butter-y. I'm adding semi-sweet chocolate chips, so used another spoon. So that will add some more sweetness too. Much, much better. Now I'll add the chocolate chips. I'll fold those in and put it in the tins. All right, here's the 9x9 pan, and here's the cupcake pan. Clean that up a little bit. And we're going into a 350 oven for about 20 minutes or until a toothpick comes out clean. We'll see. Well, I can tell you they're delicious. My brother has eaten 2 of the cupcakes and I ate 1. But I'm going to take out the pan brownies and I'm going to cut those with you. So here's the cupcake brownies. Those turned out so good. And here are the pan brownies. So I'm going to bring those over here and I'm going to turn this camera around and set it down so it won't fall over. Bring these brownies, I'm just gonna, because it's on parchment paper, I'm just gonna lift it right out. Try to get you a better shot here. You know what, I think I'll turn the camera around while I slice these. Get me a knife. Okay. All right, there we go. Looks good. I inserted a toothpick into the middle when it was, clean. I think these took probably 25-30 minutes. I pulled the cupcakes out at 20 minutes. So I'll cut these into thirds. Just like a regular pan of brownies. So it'll make, get this pan out of the way. So it'll make 9 brownies. See if I can get it as even as possible. Inevitably, there's one row that's, those look pretty good. That's probably my best, most even brownies. I always like a corner piece. Oh wow, those came out really clean. There is the middle. Those are chocolate chips, not nuts in the middle. Wow, moist. And then I'll go ahead and turn you around and taste it. Ready? I'm ready. So moist. No butternut squash taste. The texture is perfect. You have got to make these brownies. Unbelievable. 10 out of 10. So good.